Transcribe bot, begin recording. It is on, yes? The light is green. Yes, okay. For posterity, I'm recording this as a precaution should anything come to pass which results in me no longer being able to defend myself. So, here goes nothing, I suppose. My name is Jiraiya Celestio. If that name somehow does not sound familiar to whoever is listening, then just consult any book or record with a title something to the meaning of most controversial rulers in history. I'm the ruler of the Second Throne, the Emperor of the Terran Empire, and yes, I killed my predecessor. He was a good man, an intelligent man, but he was not a good leader. If there is anything of significance to be gleaned from the Imperial Charter and the Divine Mandate, it is that the Crown works to protect and uplift its people. Emperor Javius Laurel, may he rest in peace, abjectly failed in this regard. The Empire was stagnant. Its people lived in conditions that I could only liken to the 19th century, dying from dysentery, flu, and starving in the streets while just a few stories up a rotund man with contacts in the ministry was eating his way into an early grave. Javius and all who came before him were content with this. It worked, and no one likes to fix what they believe isn't broken. Now, I don't know exactly how I became emperor. I wasn't the next in line, I wasn't even related to the man. Then again, I was the chancellor of the most beloved man to sit on the throne, and maybe I did too good of a job. The man who had no children had put in his death proclamation that I was to be his successor. I didn't tamper with it, I didn't bribe the man, hell, I expected to be summarily executed. I spent a month after the coronation just tying up loose ends, using my newfound authority to cover the whole thing up, and of course I left my own personal back door into the computer that my chancellor now uses. The new Chancellor was suspicious, not of the back door, but of the circumstances regarding my predecessor's death. He deflected, of course, when I showed up unannounced to find a laurel on the throne. I believe he called it in a joke of a kind. Now, I could have replaced him, but frankly, he was the best man for the job, the strongest continuation of a Javius-style administration. So I kept him around to placate the aristocracy in the ministry. But if I was to ever change anything, well, I couldn't let him run the show. So, I played the fool, wrapped my scheme up in the veil of an easygoing and lax buffoon, and straight out of the gate started issuing rather nonsensical orders to the effect of incarcerating the intelligentsia, arbitrarily raising taxes over a disdain for football, firing transcribes over their use of a font, though I will defend that one because who uses Comic Sans? And, of course, spending time on pet projects like refurbishing an automated kitchen that an empress may or may not have deliberately used to turn half the court into luncheon. All the while, between approving commemorative statues of myself and hosting banquets, I spent my days making internal adjustments. A courtier elevated here and there, on ludicrous grounds of course, such as sharing my dislike for sport. And if anyone saw through the veil, they couldn't say anything about it, not after I outlawed any discussion of my management strategy. Ridiculous as that whole law was, I knew there was enough people out there who would dogmatically follow that law. I knew this, of course, because loyalty to the throne and Imperial Charter is practically brainwashed into them. And while there's many out there who only keep up the pretense to keep their job, a bit like me, then there's just an equal amount who truly believe in it. It's unsavory, but it's useful. What all this did, though, was ultimately set me up for success. While everyone else was running around protecting their jobs from the new crazy emperor, I was in a sequestered room, consulting with a cortege of new advisors, economists, criminologists even, and architects. We would meet frequently to discuss our internal issues regarding the Empire and how we might address them. Early in my reign we had particular difficulty with a famine. We fixed it, of course, It only took a few dozen more colonies, technological advancements, and a Food Standard Act to get it done. Many more changes would come from us, all dressed up to look like I'd received the ideas from the imprisoned intelligentsia. And no one was the wiser. Even the Chancellor was fooled.
So it's just good. And a lot of our places will have, there you go, see, stored 1,000 infrastructure points. They've got nothing to spend it on. And a lot of places will have built this up. So suddenly we will just get a level up pretty much as soon as that tech gets researched. Got some more legislation. We're passing it rather fast now. Can we get the Officer Corps reform underway? Thank you. And what else can we do? Trade efficiency? Plus tax efficiency? Base city output? Sure. City Rights Act. There you go. And in turn, did some more research. Adaptive shields. That's this one. Yes. Plus 5% per level. Yes, plus 5% shields per level of energy. And we have 6, so that's 30% better shields. Won't say no to that. Why would I say no to that? No one would say no to that. Anything that does infrastructure? Yeah. Planetary power stations. There you go. And you know what? We've been... I believe this has been focused on that for quite a while, so why don't we swap that out and put it... into energy. There you go. Wait. Bonuses? Oh, I've never noticed that before. This is all the bonuses that our technology has been granting us. Very nice. Runes explored, 0%. Does that actually do anything? I don't know. Anyway. Arachnids wake up. Very nice. Exploration, very nice. There we go. We got an audience. Nice and devoid of people. Wonderful. Talking a bit too much about politics. Let them do it. Yes, show them mercy. Let's go with cultural similarities. You blew up a... Yeah, okay, yacht full of people blew up a passenger's liner. Okay, well... It was funny the first 2 times, but now it's not so funny. Just compensate the victims, I suppose. Gets a grudge against the Emperor. That sounds a bit silly. Damn. Damn. Denied. No, that's far too expensive. Enter. There we go. Now. What did that do? Made them... This capped it cordial, so we could still get them to like us. Maybe. There you go. Done. Yeah, there's only so many titles you can give them. Eventually they'll have them all, which is unfortunate. Let's have a quick look at myself. Why can't I award myself? Oh, the Empire needs me. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Not right now, at least. And turn. Got some research done. What do we want? Anything for infrastructure? Loyalty checks? No. No. Then in that case, we'll just get this one. And electronics. Let's have a quick look-sees. Computers 2. Scanners. Scientific equipment. Scientific equipment does what? Now, I'm sure, what's it? Thinking machines? That one's a useful one to get. Where is it? Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. Perfect. There we go. Done. And the Mechatron wake up. Okay, fun. And we didn't get around to approving, any fortress worlds to be built, did we? Oh, wait, we did. Do we have time? Let's just stick that there. And hopefully this place will hold out. Hopefully. I'll even prioritize it. Issue order withdraw. Okay, okay. Very good. Do they actually have to take this planet? They do. Okay, so let's try and get this one here solved real quick. See if we can get them to help us out there. Can we get new squadrons? We can. So we're going to quickly approve a new line of ships, which will come out at the next audience. Oh wait, no, they're not finished yet. Okay. They're finished now. There we go. Where was the tab? Here it is. Okay, so... okay, here it is. So, we want... These are ones that just came out, I believe. Okay, so, experimental support cruiser. We are gonna want data link. Always want data link. Tactical net. And encrypted data link. There we go. Oh wait, and I want to favorite that. Does it show up here somehow? Yeah, it gets a little star. Okay. We're gonna want to unfavorite this one and unfavorite this one. I have a nebula. I gotta mark that as a favorite. What does it do? Superior communication systems combined with decent scanners. Okay, so you're already good on the data link and whatnot. So instead, signature tracker. And why don't we make you... We could... Yeah, okay, we'll do a crew reduction on that as well. So when they get blown out of space, we don't lose that many people. Or at least we lose less people. Electronics-filled frigate with lots of guided missiles. Okay. Okay, okay. So, again, get a signature tracker. Tactical net. Okay. Kind of perfect. Wait, no. Favorite. And the space mouse. Small, requires smaller crew component. Quite expensive for its size. Well, we don't need to worry about the cost. Encrypted data link. Crew reduction. Anything else? Improved shields. How much shields does that do? Not enough to make it really worth it. Encrypted data link. Crew reduction. Hardened shields? Nah. And it does have one guided missile. More missiles? Where is it? Where's the more missiles? Additional missiles. Why not? Sure, there you go. Okay, now we go to squadrons. So, yes, the experimental support cruiser. That does put us over our tonnage, unfortunately. So we're going to have to downgrade our destroyer to a frigate. Okay. But that means we can now put in the Eye of a Nebula. The Raptor. We'll keep the 2 combat recons. And we want to move over to the Space Mouse. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Maybe not perfect, but it's fine. And what was the thing that we were using before? The Assault Hydra? Hang on. We were using the Assault Hydra. Nah, it's okay. It's fine. I could enlarge the Space Academy again, but I don't want to. Okay, so, and if we try this one, see, better. It's stalemates and marginal victories and victories rather than stalemates and defeats. So, all's grand. And also, let's just quickly check the average competence. Besides you, they're all above 12.5, which is the average competence, I suppose. You're just terrible. Can I do anything about you? You're not very... Who's bringing you down? Looks like you. And you're very charismatic as well. You've got terrible loyalty. Can I do something about this? Okay, I need to pass a reform. Okay. Yeah, I can't do anything about it. Fine. Okay, so... Will we be able to do anything about these Mechatrons? We haven't actually done anything about them just yet, so as you can see, they're kind of everywhere. Fortunately, most of them are just out in the colonies, and no one cares about the colonies. It will hurt our food a little bit, Oh, this one's right next to a starbase. We might be able to do something about this place too. Let's issue some defense orders, and we'll prioritize that. Yes, there you go. And in this thing, don't attack the Mechatron unless you have this amount of disparity in power, because otherwise, we're just going to throw away too many ships. And you can, as I've often said, the most important number when fighting war is this one. And if you're not careful, this one will actually go down when fighting them. Shocking, I know, but that's the issue with them. And right now they're only hanging out here, but they will soon enough jump to neighboring planets. Oh, wait, budget. Now that we've got that problem on our hands too, let's up the army. Yes, congratulations, army. You're being allocated money. I've hated you most of the game, but you might actually be useful in slowing the Mechatron down. Now what else would I want to do? The army, the taxes. We could up the taxes, so we're going to. And since I've upped the army, is this going to maybe get bigger? It did. Oh, that's a lot bigger. Wow. Oh wow, we can go to 75 because it's a fortress world as well. Damn. I sure hope they get them ready before.
That's vile. Yeah. Right, where was I? Yes, so, of course, it wasn't long until problems started sticking in the gears. The Rochelvi, whether they saw straight through my facade or were just bent on being my antagonists, they were always stirring something up, whispering ideas into my vassals and bringing up theirs or my vassals' long-forgotten claims to the throne. How incredulous. And they would bring them up with a demure, shit-eating grin. They knew what they were doing. Of course they knew what they were doing, but well, it's written down, so yeah, let's bring it up. So let's stir up some shit and debate over pointless space rocks and demand more authority based on, well, again, long forgotten claims and gripes and promises made by my predecessors. Well, it is what it is. And then, of course, there were the wars. Decades of mutual existence suddenly thrown out because some minor nations were unexpectedly chomping at the bit for a go with us. I don't and didn't know why, and I didn't and won't waste time trying to find out. All I can presume is that they bought into my public facade, or were perhaps facing their own internal troubles with pressure from the hive exacerbating them, and perhaps they thought that starting a quick war was a good way to win some support from their populace. I mean, it works for humans, after all. Anyway, we all know how that turned out for them. It came as a bit of a surprise, honestly, how quickly an entire planet could change hands, and more quickly still how our bureaucracy turned them into productive and functional systems. I suppose that's one advantage of our bureaucracy's stringent attention to aliens. Easier to manage a newly conquered planet if your only policy regarding the alien inhabitants is to define them as a human resident and shove them down the mines and wait for them to starve. And, of course, any resistance or protests are then considered an alien military action to be crushed by the PDF. It makes things tidy on the paper, less so on the streets. The Vix had it right. Systematic genocide. Wrap it up in enough red tape, though, and we start to call it resource management. And I, for my part in it all, played the fool again. What extermination? What genocide? Why, I am so outraged I shall fire all the governors responsible for following my orders. And then the Vix were upon us. I'd be lying if I said the Vix weighed heavy on my mind. I made it a personal habit of mine to not think about it, the suffering and death I've orchestrated and, quite frankly, will continue to do so. It was rather easy, after all. I only ever looked at the reports, the numbers, the financial costs. I didn't watch the news, and I didn't read any of the war correspondence. Didn't even write any condolence letters. I just had the ministry print them out, and I stamped my signature onto them. Hell, I didn't even do that. My wrist started to hurt, you see, so I passed on the burdens of condolence to a machine. How's that for a "I'm sorry your father died" staring down the barrel of a Vix warship in an attack that had no prospect of winning, but his death made room for the next batch to do it all again? Yeah, I know how it works, our strategy. Faced against a superior foe, we resort to the tried and true method of the antiquated human wave Zap Brannigan style tactic. It didn't matter that our ships were better than before, although not by much, but they were better. But you see, I had a lot to do, and modernizing the Navy when there were ample reserves of men and material to throw at the Vix, well, why make a ship better when we could just make 7 more of them? And why waste the time improving them when our engineers could just design robots so that they could double the production of our cannon fodder? And, well, for all the talk of the Navy, the military really got the worst end of the stick. Limited budget, you see, and that's all I'll say on the matter. So, with all this destruction being wrought, what did I do? Well, of course, like any good despot, I doubled down. For all the losses, it was nothing the shipyards couldn't keep up with, and there was always enough desperate people for a paycheck to fill the front lines. And what did I see in the war personally? I saw opportunity. We were winning. Food production was up. Population counts, despite the losses, up. And everyone was all for it. More taxes for the dukes, more ore for the shipyards, more food for the people, and more openings in the ministries. Plenty of opportunities to join the Navy and become a captain, and, well, everyone was so occupied with the war that they didn't have time to fact-check my reforms. No manpower left in the bureaucracy to stifle them. What little there was, I had running around dealing with petty noble disputes or building more statues of me. There's a lot of red tape, you see, and that was one thing I didn't rectify. Anyway, war was good. So good, in fact, that I couldn't get enough of it.
Okay, they're actually doing stuff. Good. Slowly but surely, they're doing stuff. And they're trying here as well for some reason. I don't know why. They even won, which is annoying. Fine, I guess we'll claim it. And you know what? This is where they came from, right? So get here and high priority, get it done. How's the squadron numbers? It's okay for now. Alright. You're just too late to help Ashiri. Ashiri? Yeah. But, you know, at least they're doing something now. We lost CMOS again, of course. What would we do? What would the Empire do if it wasn't losing CMOS constantly? I mean, hell, they're winning in places where I didn't want them to. I mean, it's competence, it's just not in the right order. Fine, claim this planet too. Yeah. Right, council. Get a speech in there. Superior one? No, they will... I don't want them to pass that. But you know what? I'm not actually too fussed. No speech? Yeah, we'll just do no speech. Judicial prerogatives? What does that do? Oh, minus 20 corruption, okay. And I don't actually care if they pass this, so that's fine. And everything else is going to get passed? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Audience. Let's have a look. The protocol of the aristocratic most noble homage of the peasants of the empire does not specify which noble is supposed to hold the gallant scepter of agriculture. Well, let them take turns. Ah, dear, we don't have the money to just replace them all with machines. What? It's just a machine rebellion going on. Why not? Oh well. That's very expensive as well. Just make it a top priority. Unless we could sell a load of stuff. You know what? If I find them, so that's 9,200. That's 6,000. It's 6,009. It's not quite enough to take me over 5,000. I mean 50,000, but it's pretty close. So, yes, replace them. Political connections, sure. Oh wait, no. Merchant connections. Yes. You're dead. Ignore. I don't know why these things keep coming up. They're quite annoying, since they're dead. Same with them. We'll give salutations to all the noble houses. And why are we capped at antagonistic here? Because of the feud, so there's no point putting the grudges aside. So, yeah, just talk about our differences. There you go. Now you put our grudges aside, loses one grudge. Yes, do that. No. Yeah, this one. Oh, and kept it friendly, kept it neutral. Let's put a grudge aside. Okay. Support a reform for me, will you? Support a reform? Gerson. Support a reform. There you go. Spymaster, don't care. End of turn. Okay. Now. Quickly consult this. It's okay. Quickly consult this. It's better, which is good. Great Council. And you know what? Let's just call in a load of favors here. There we go. Gee, I do love the Mechatron. I really do. You can tell. Okay. Oh, you know what? You know what might also help? Let's swap everyone onto a attack focus. There we go. That might actually help. Should have done that earlier. And you know what? With that, they might be able to get these ones done as well. And since this will be prioritized for different fleets, it won't detract from operations up here. And you know what? Get them focused doing it up here. Oh, they already are. Very good. Well, we'll just claim them. There we go. Okay, so we're focusing on ones up here. Up here. And you know what? Why not also... We got that one claimed, so why not also this one and this one? There you go. Get it done. Ah, yes. We retook a Sherry. Very good, very good. You know, on the upside, we're no longer paying for the fortress upkeep. So it all worked out, I suppose. And... very good. Of course, was that there before? I don't quite remember. It's okay. Just check our research. Yep, we can indeed do something better. So let's get the better soldiers. Has the money. It's okay. This will be useful for retaking planets, because what we want to do is take the planet and take it quickly enough so we can bound on to the next one. This is the only time having a high army might be useful. So, indeed. But also having fleets to actually attack them might also be useful. So we might actually... We'll up the amount of fleets, and we'll cut the army just a wee bit. That way we're still in positive balance. Let's have a look. There we go. Ah, there we go. They're doing something. And this will actually be quite helpful, hopefully. And we're doing it at Spinrad. Good, good. Not quite done to it there, but that's fine. As long as they're getting rid of some of them. And we're doing it up here as well. Okay. Reshuffling the fleets might have slowed us down initially, but it seems that once they had done reshuffling, that they actually got their stuff together. So, alright. Why don't we build a starbase here? There we go. And how's it going down here? Could we get one around here, maybe? There we go. Build one here as well. There we go. Alright. Not too terrible. I've said it before, but I do find the Mechatron very annoying. Because you kind of have to micromanage them. And this game is very much a game about not micromanaging things. It's about just getting things done. They're fighting over CMOS. That's fine. But okay, if we can deal with New Tellus... Pardon me. If we can deal with New Tellus, then that will clear up these two planets, and then maybe we can focus on Kenos next. We got some legislation. Good, good, good. Let's just check. This will help with efficiency and corruption. We don't actually have to worry about that right now. So instead, the Industrialization Act. -2 corruption, ground combat. Base cities output +20. Additional advisor can be appointed. You know what? Let's go with the science. There we go. Alright. Okay. Once we've dealt with a few of these Mechatron, we might start just kicking some aliens bum again. But until then, we got to deal with the gosh darn Mechatron. Come on, win on you, tell us. Oh, wait. If I nuke them... Wait, no, there's no point until we at least are on the ground. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. We seem to be having better success down here, at least. Let me just check the squadrons. Okay, it's okay. It's good, it's good. Don't really care about the Overmind. Yes, okay, they're doing it. They're doing it over here. Let's get that as well. Okay. If I was to get a new squadron, nothing will change, because we still can't get any higher fleet tonnage. That's fine. Planetary infrastructure. Advanced robots. Cheap robots. Let's do that. And then we could get, yes, even more robots. It sounds fitting, like I've said. Dealing with the not Necrons robots, and we're getting better robots. You know, I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay, it didn't work out at New Tellus. Well, Tellus, but that's fine. It did work out at Spinrad, which means this whole little conundrum here is going to get solved. Yippee. You know what? We'll just build a new starbase. But we'll get to that in a moment. Let's think about it. Nope. Let's just I suppose I should read it. These are new things. The ceremony of visitation and supervision of the Space Guardians is about to start, but the nobles have had an issue on whose space yacht... Well, we have bad histories with yachts, so I agree we probably have an issue. But they have an issue with the yacht... Wait. On whose space yacht the group shall travel to the orbiting gardens. Technically, the ceremony protocol specifies it, but some nobles invoke the right to imperial arbitrage since they find the yacht's owner unworthy. It's a very delicate issue. Well, let Winfard do it. Bomb in the palace, archives destroyed? Fine. It's not like we're on the cusp of rebellion. Cost savings, of course. Ratify a treaty. You're declaring war on me, but... don't care. We're also signing a treaty with you, and we're also getting cultural similarities with you. Not sure how that works. We'll put it down to some very clogged up bureaucracy. These things are all months apart, but they all came through at the same time. So, oh well. Yes, judge whatever it is you're arguing about fairly. A space rock. Very nice. You're an idiot. You lost your money on gambling. Okay. Well, you know what? We got money to spare. Maybe you'll give me some monarchism. And you know what? We'll also organise another banquet for later. Okay. Close this. There we go. Perfect. And they are getting onto New Tellus again. Very good, very good. And they're dealing with the problems down here, which is grand. You know what? Since you're close to finishing up here, let's get you prioritising these planets here. Why are you fighting them? Oh well. And you know what? Oh wait, no, we're still dealing with this over here, so I'm not going to order you guys to do anything else just yet. Okay. Yeah, okay. We just check the war. Yeah, it's kind of even Stevens, which is good. Let's just make sure that this squadron numbers... We are running into a wee bit of a shortage, actually. But our new squadrons are only just coming off the line, so they should... Wait. This is not the... Okay, this isn't quite the newest, but it's fine. It should be fine, but if we're not at maximum fleet capacity, then there's no reason to have that. And we'll just up this. And, okay, that'll do. How are the projects going? They're paused for some reason?
Ava, my niece. She's everything I am, but better, and then some. Like me, she got her way through life playing as the idiot, but never idiotic enough to be worth the hassle of ever actually removing from her official duties. And for a long time I believed her disguise. She'd been wearing it longer than me. Where I only started the charade when I became Emperor, she took to it long before then. Her grades were exceptional, but like everyone else, I assumed that she'd cajoled, bribed, and threatened the way to the top of her class. Maybe she still did. She knew what I was up to from day one, and after losing her seal, she had the perfect excuse to come and visit me and confront me about the ruckus I'd been stirring up in the Empire. She was rather blunt about my methodology. And by blunt I mean she straight up told me that I'm a bit of an idiot. And I wasn't going to argue about it. She was only half wrong, after all. But she shared my goal, or objective, as she called it. To restructure and renovate the crumpy, motley interior of the Empire into something worthy of the namesake. I don't think we shared the same motivation. Definitely disagreed on the methodology, but the final product we were striving for was more or less the same. And I was the Emperor and she was not. So it was my way or the highway. The long and short of our exchange was that we agreed to conspire together whenever the circumstances aligned. She didn't want to work together too much, lest she become associated with me and drag her down in the likely event that I fall flat on my face. Again, she was rather blunt with me, but this arrangement sufficed, and it would come to pass, in the thick of a war no less, with the Vix, that she and I had the same thought. We cooked up a plot, a false flag operation, to frame industrial sabotage and terror on the civilized Xenos races. An event I would use to springboard the Empire into a fanatical state of war. And the whole thing went off without a hitch, at least until I ordered the investigation. Relying on the incompetence I had come to expect, I was rudely awakened to the fact that not everyone in my empire got their position thanks to nepotism. So when he declared his findings at the audience, there was an awkward silence. Here was a man, openly declaring that my house had a hand in the mining accident. He only spoke half the truth. He didn't reveal it was deliberate. He only spoke of incompetence and corruption. It's possible that he didn't know, but if he saw through the cover-up that I had arranged for him to find, then, in all probability, it was likely that he knew the whole truth. When the audience was over, I had him brought back. I wasn't going to play his game, and given an opportunity to find a way to leverage it against me. So I paid him off, with a healthy sprinkle of insinuated death added with the package. Of course, any reasonable man would know, or at least expect, the inspector to take precautions to safeguard his life. But, well, my rule had painted me as anything but a reasonable man. By this point, I had a reputation for imprisoning or conscripting others on whimsical reasons, nonsensical even. To him, I was a stellar monarch with his bat in the belfry, and a very limited amount of patience. For all he knew, I could have flipped out at any moment and shot him where he stood. Unsurprisingly, after putting on a rather volatile and quite frankly hyperbolic outburst, he did what he was told. And so, just like that, the aliens were to blame, and while his first report did hit the headlines eventually, by then it was already too late. Empire at war with the galaxy. Aliens the reason. Look at this celebrity doing something funny on the internet. Scandal? What scandal? Look, here's a video of a cat playing the piano. In fact, after that, why don't you join the army? There's always vacancies. The public only have so much capacity for outrage. You spin a story at the right time and in the right ways, and no one has any time for a critical response. And so there we were, off to the races.
Tilt against them, I'm afraid. It is what it is sometimes. But it looks like we are getting around to dealing with them, and wow, we still do have a bit of a shortage, but hopefully we'll get it dealt with. They are dealing with it slowly. Deadly beams and focus beams. Yes, do that. Okay. Go on. Yes. Yes. Just smash the end turn button until we win. Go on. Not the most riveting thing to deal with, I'm afraid. It's just not interesting sometimes. Which is unfortunate, as they are meant to be a bit of a mid-game shake-up, I suppose, but they're really just annoying, which I've said before. We dealt with the ones over here. Oh, I even called the stuff that we dealt with. Okay. You know what? Get on these ones as well. There we go. Alright. We're getting them dealt with, slowly but surely. Get this one too. There we go. And once we've dealt with the most of them, we'll start focusing on... Well, I don't know. Do I want to conquer more stuff? I don't know if I do, to be honest. We've lost quite a few planets to them. And honestly, the rebellion's coming up soon as well, so not sure about that. Did we... Ah, no, they lost all the ships over there. Go on, guys, get it done. Maybe I shouldn't have prioritized everything else so hard. Go on. Okay, okay. Yes. Yes. Do it. Just get it done with, please. I'm begging you. I can't stand these freaking robots. Oh, we finished ship modernization center. That means more modernization, which means better ships to, well, throw out there. And let's get... Wait, I don't remember seeing a specialized missile trajectory analyzer. Huh. Sure. Why not? What's this do? What's this do? I don't remember seeing all of these. Huh. Or we could get... Specialized... Okay. Okay. You know what? Do that. How missile heavy is our fleet? Not terribly, but it is something. Okay. We still use the recon bot, so get yourself... Why don't we... Crew reduction. And economic construction. Oh wow, we can still do something? Yeah, get better shields. There you go. Raptor. Okay, so this is cheap. Why not? Okay, let's do that. And get a crew reduction. There you go. And we use the Space Mouse as well, so... Why not get yourself some... Yeah, more structural integrity. And... Ooh. Decoys, why not? And we do use the combat recon. I thought I did this. Guess I didn't. Economic construction. And crew reduction. There we go. Oh, it must have been the recon bot that I did before. Did I just do that? Maybe I did something wrong. I must have modernized one of the wrong ships, but that's fine. Economic construction. And why not also include... Do you use missiles? You don't. You use lasers. Get some armor piercing, I suppose. There you go. Our ships will be even better. And out of curiosity, if we battle simulate against them now, it doesn't seem so much different, but oh well, it is better. To a degree. There we go. Just let them take turns. We found a very odd spacecraft of alien origin, definitely not of any design by any of the known alien races. What do we do? We need to catch up speech? Nah. I like this. I like this. Oh. Well, aliens are inferior to us. We made that abundantly clear, but I don't want to fight them right now. I'm dealing with Mechatrons. Petrucci's ratified, yes. Cultural similarities with the dead ones. Cost savings, of course. What did you do? Did you... Oh, whoa, you didn't blow up a plaza full of peasants. I mean, a yacht full of peasants, a cruise liner full of peasants. But he went singing anti-imperial songs in the local plaza before local guards could restrain him. Well, you know what? You won't be reprimanded. We all have idiot sons. I mean, I don't personally, but I'm sure other people do. You know what? We could actually do this, but I'm not going to. What will that do? Yeah, it's fine. All right, legislation. We have a lot of legislation points, well, racked up. So let's get the Industrialization Act. Oh, I forgot to click that. Yes, get that underway, please, and thank you. There we go. See, once they put their mind to it, they do slowly get these Mechatron under control. Most of them are dealt with. Yeah, there we go. We're only 9 planets down from where we started. And you guys could start trying to deal with these ones. There you go. And Vigo looks like the center, so yes, prioritize that. Cool, cool. Alright. The rebels are gonna start popping off though soon. Well, at least they didn't happen at the same time. That would have been just very annoying to deal with. Sociology. New World Dreams, Colonist Handbook. There's a lot of stuff here. You know what, let's do that one. And then do that one. There you go. Research, yes. And now we're getting cheap robots. Cool, cool, cool. Does that... I believe that increases our fleet tonnage? Yes. Oh, looks like we got quite a bit, actually. I might have not been paying too much attention. Well, that's fine. So, we'll go up to a destroyer. Here. Maybe another cruiser. We can get the Star Princess in. Or the Organ Star. Okay, we can get the Organ Star in. And we'll swap that to the Eye of Nebula. And we can, yes, we can pop that up to another combat recon. There we go. The Organ Star will probably need some modernization. We've got a lot of modernization to do as well. Ooh. Okay, improve your structural integrity, because we can. Install the tactical net, the encrypted data link. Specialized Fighters Command, no. Do that one. And why not... Yes, the economic construction, there we go. And then if we go back to squadrons... There we go, still 85% on all of this. And now if we go to the battle simulation. Yeah, okay, now that's what we needed to really kick things over. Okay. Looks like our fleet's modernized just in time for the heyday of the Mechatron to start ending. So, well, that's good. But from one crisis onto the next, we will bump into very soon. You guys gonna do this? Oh, wait, I haven't claimed it. There we go. You know what? I'm confident enough now that the Mechatron will eventually be dealt with if I just claim all of it. Okay. All right. We'll keep going. And there we go. This will be the last turn we do, because I have no idea how long I've been doing this, but it's probably more than an hour, so yeah. Let's and I did rush. I was rushing through it a wee bit. Sorry. But but you know, if I didn't rush a little bit, this could go on for a while. I mean, it took, what was it? About 4 hours of actual footage uploaded to YouTube to get to turn 75. And, well, this could go on for a very long time if I read everything, if you know what I mean. So, apologies for rushing a wee bit. I was also just eager to get the Mechatron over and done with. They're not that interesting. We do need to get something up, so why don't we get the heavy strike ships on the research? Okay. Industry, the law enforcement agency has been completed. Very nice. That'll help with security. It comes a wee bit late, but, you know. And how much money do we make? We make quite a bit. Let's get this underway and the War College underway. Okay. And... You know what? I'll actually cut science a little bit. Do I want to? It's just... I want the army to take over over things quickly enough, but I don't want to pay all this money. And I guess I can cut infrastructure a bit. There we go. Still at war with Nagal, technically. Oh yeah, they declared war on us, even though they're dead. Very smart of them, I suppose. Now, what else was I going to do? You know what? We got the money, so we will up that even more. The royal houses don't hate us so much, which is great. There's not that much to cover in this. These events will repeat now because of the modern aristocracy thing that I approved of. It just gives you good events related to the aristocracy, which is helpful.
And with a war on all fronts, everyone up and down the Empire was occupied with the busy work that came with running it. Ships needed replacement, crewmen needed allocating, food, ammo, fuel, planning, incorporating every new system into the Empire. And even such layman phrases like that are just the tip of the iceberg. With the papers stacking up, there wasn't any time to clog my bureaucratic pipelines to stifle my reforms. It certainly took time, and by Jove did some people try to, but try all they might, eventually the Supervisor or Internal Investigations Bureau would pay my opponents a visit to kindly inform them that, in case they'd missed it, there was a war on, and they would then subtly suggest that they get back to work or else. I changed everything. You name it, I changed it. Budget, restructured, law, reimagined, doctrine, revisited, eventually. There is no living being in the boundaries of this nation that I have not touched in some capacity. And now, well, it's all gone by so fast, and now I'm running out of ideas. I may have built a state to last the test of time, but beyond keeping myself on the throne long enough to achieve that, there is very little I have done to secure my legacy or throne. And since I started reigning in the aristocracy, centralizing the nation, ceremonializing the noble houses, well, the knives are out for me now. What strikes me as strange, though, is how quickly the Empire changed. In less than 20 years, the Empire went from how it was to the indisputable power of the galaxy, with ships we could only have ever imagined building, medicines curing ailments we would have never thought curable. So, well, let me tell you something, listener, whoever you are. The technology has always been there. These new ships, these robots, the drugs, the theoretical understanding of energy and physics, the technology has always existed. The reason we got so far, so fast, is because all this time we weren't pushing the boundaries of science. We were just incorporating it into the Empire and relearning the finer points. Sure, we discovered some new things along the way, finding new uses and innovating, but the framework was always there. It's always existed. All of it kept squirreled away in the archives of the Ministry of Protocol. A good fraction of my work was just getting the information out of it and into the hands of the boffins who understood the technicalities. Anyway, that's something for my successor to figure out, this Ministry of Protocol. I've done what I set out to do, and honestly, I'm done. Whatever motivated me to better this nation is all spent up, and I have nothing left to give to the empire that I built. Besides, well, the throne up to whoever succeeds me, and hope that they don't undo everything I've done. I started all this to make things better. I don't think I ever really cared about the people. And if I ever did, it was never anything more than an excuse I was telling myself to justify my actions. That's what rulers do. They can't waste time caring. That's not my job. No one with the actual authority to do so would appoint a ruler to nanny over the people. No, they appoint people like me to steer the state. And all my predecessors did nothing with that job. They nannied the people. All the while there was perfectly fine worlds to colonize and bugs to crush. I did my job. The job that no one before me did. Until I came along, the throne was nothing but a title, a position to give the people the image that someone was in charge, doing something. Well, it's all over now. After this, there's just a rebellion looming over my head. I couldn't get away with it forever. But I'm not going to quietly roll over and let it happen. A successful rebellion means a change in leadership, and I have a feeling it'd only reverse everything I achieved. In actuality, I have planned for this since day one. Just another step in my grand plan. But whether it works or not, history will not be kind to me, for I have no intention to write it. Now, I have condolences to write.